A steak. The word itself conjures images of juicy, flavorful meat seared to perfection. It's a culinary experience that transcends mere sustenance. It's a celebration of taste, texture, and aroma. From the sizzle on the grill to the first bite, steak promises and delivers a symphony of sensations. Steak holds a special place in the hearts and stomachs of food lovers worldwide. Its rich history and diverse cuts offer something for everyone. Whether you prefer the buttery tenderness of a filet mignon or the robust flavor of a ribeye, there's a steak out there waiting to be savored. But beyond the indulgence, steak also represents a connection to our primal instincts, a time when fire and food were intertwined with survival. Today, we gather around grills and dining tables, sharing laughter and stories over a perfectly cooked steak, continuing a tradition as old as time itself. So let's embark on a journey into the world of steaks, exploring its nuances, unraveling its secrets, and discovering what makes this culinary masterpiece a timeless classic. Let's raise a glass to this timeless delicacy that continues to captivate our senses and satisfy our cravings. The world of steak is vast and varied, with each cut offering a unique flavor profile and texture. First, the filet mignon, known for its tenderness and delicate flavor. Next, the ribeye, a steak lover's favorite with rich marbling and intense flavor. The New York strip balances tenderness and flavor. Finally, the T-bone, offering two distinct flavors and textures in one. Cooking the perfect steak is a skill honed through practice and an understanding of heat and timing. While personal preferences may vary, certain techniques consistently deliver exceptional results. Grilling remains a classic method for cooking steak. The high heat sears the steak quickly, creating a flavorful crust while locking in juices. Seasoning with salt and pepper before grilling is usually all that's needed to enhance the steak's natural flavor. Pan-searing is another popular method, especially for smaller cuts like filet mignon. A hot cast iron skillet sears the steak beautifully, creating a crispy crust. Adding butter and herbs to the pan during the last few minutes of cooking infuses the steak with additional flavor. Reverse searing, a technique that involves slow cooking the steak in a low oven before finishing it with a quick sear, has gained popularity in recent years. This method ensures even cooking throughout the steak, resulting in a perfectly cooked center. Regardless of the chosen method, using a meat thermometer is crucial to ensure the steak is cooked to your liking. From rare to well done, understanding the different internal temperatures is key to achieving steak perfection. The world of steak is filled with fascinating facts and trivia that add another layer of enjoyment to this culinary delight. Did you know that the different grades of beef, such as prime, choice, and select, are determined by the amount of marbling in the meat? Prime grade beef with its abundant marbling is considered the highest quality and is often reserved for high-end restaurants. The aging process also plays a significant role in the flavor of steak. Dry-aged beef, a process where the meat is aged uncovered in a temperature-controlled environment, develops a more concentrated and complex flavor due to enzymatic activity. And let's not forget the cultural significance of steak. From Argentinian asados to Japanese wagyu, different cultures have developed unique traditions and methods for preparing and enjoying this beloved cut of meat. What is it about a good steak that captivates our senses? It's the perfect marriage of taste, texture, and aroma. The first bite is an explosion of flavor. The Maillard reaction creates hundreds of flavor compounds. The texture, from filet mignon to ribeye, adds to the experience. Tender meat and flavorful fat create a symphony of textures. And let's not forget the aroma. The scent of a steak sizzling is mouth-watering. It's a primal call that signals a feast. The allure of a good steak satisfies our deepest cravings. A good steak deserves an equally good wine, and the art of pairing these two culinary giants is a skill worth mastering. Bold, full-bodied red wines like Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot are classic pairings for steak. Their tannins, the astringent compounds found in grape skins and seeds, cut through the richness of the meat, creating a harmonious balance of flavors. Lighter reds, such as Pinot Noir, can also pair well with leaner cuts like filet mignon. Their delicate fruit flavors and subtle earthiness complement the steak's tenderness without overpowering its delicate taste. For those who prefer white wine, a buttery Chardonnay or a crisp Sauvignon Blanc can be surprisingly good pairings for steak. Their acidity cuts through the fat, while their fruit flavors add a refreshing contrast to the richness of the meat. Ultimately, the best wine pairing for your steak depends on your personal preferences and the specific cut of meat you're enjoying. Don't be afraid to experiment and discover your own perfect pairing. Steak is a global delicacy, enjoyed in countless ways across different cultures. From Argentinian asados to Japanese wagyu, each country has its own unique take on this beloved cut of meat. In Argentina, steak is more than just a meal. It's a way of life. Asados, traditional Argentinian barbecues, are social gatherings where friends and family come together to enjoy grilled meats, including various cuts of steak. Japan is renowned for its wagyu beef, prized for its exceptional marbling and buttery texture. Wagyu cattle are raised with meticulous care, and their meat is considered a delicacy, often served in thin slices as sashimi or grilled to perfection. In France, steak frites, a simple yet elegant dish of grilled steak served with crispy fries, is a national treasure. The steak is typically cooked to medium rare and seasoned with just salt and pepper, allowing the quality of the meat to shine through. These are just a few examples of the countless ways steak is enjoyed around the world. Each culture has its own unique traditions and methods for preparing and savoring this culinary masterpiece, reflecting the universal appeal of a good steak. As we wrap up our flavorful adventure through the realm of steaks, let's raise a glass to this timeless delicacy that continues to captivate our senses and satisfy our cravings. From the sizzling sear on the grill to the first bite of juicy, flavorful meat, steak offers a culinary experience that is both indulgent and satisfying. Whether you prefer the buttery tenderness of a filet mignon or the robust flavor of a ribeye, there's a steak out there waiting to be savored. So the next time you find yourself craving a delicious and satisfying meal, remember the allure of a good steak. Gather your friends and family, fire up the grill, and celebrate the timeless pleasure of this culinary masterpiece. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the world of steaks. May your future meals be filled with juicy, flavorful, and perfectly cooked steaks. Until next time.